shit. I don't know shit.
Y'all, Cole here, new Revelutionary on what's an artist? What's an artist? If you looked out with your eyes into these apps, you would think an artist has a cross earring on one side, big red boots, black leather, excessive face tats, diamonds, nice cars, a BBL or a bicep L, I don't know. And there'd be lots of fireworks and dance moves and lots of talk about them online. And they would be perturbed. That's what I would say is what people think is an artist. And there's so much imitation where it's basically AI already. We're just artificial artists. We're AA, and then it's going to become AI, and then they'll do it, and then why do they even need us? We're all replicating each other on Flip-Flop and Facebook and Instapimp or Pimpstagram. And so you see a lot of redundancy. You know, funky hair with a one cross earring. I'm an artist. Cover your eye. Be mysterious. Say gibberish. I'm an artist. You know, be like emo. I'm sad. I'm an artist. You know, wear bright colors and, you know, this shit. If you play to the algorithm, you're an entertainer. If you play to your soul, you're an artist. I think that's the definition. If you create with the intention of it going to as many people as possible and how you want them to have a manipulative feeling per the way you structured it, that's an entertainer. And if you just honored what your soul said you had to speak and let the chips fall where they fall, walking your own true path, that's an artist. And to me, when I think of an artist, I think of Bob Dylan, just walking along a path, saying poems. I think of a painter who has a flash of brilliance and then goes back to scratching their nuts. I think of Jay-Z, who's just truly who he is, not what people thought of it being before. The artist doesn't care about money. You know, he's who he is. He's a hustler, soul of a hustler. He's being real. It can come in different forms. I'm not saying it's got to be a certain thing. It's just got to be authentic to the person's soul and life that they live. You know, I'm an OG in this now. I'm 38 years old. Still haven't made it. But I've had this hair since I was 5 years old. I've had this lisp since I was 5 years old. This Philly accent, I couldn't get rid of it if I tried. I tatted this on day one. Every one of these came from a soul prompt. I put equals because I believe all people are equal. And in a time of white supremacy, I think you got to be obvious with it. I think the biggest part about being an artist, the best part, is the purpose. Being able to get your ideas into the world to progress humanity. Protesting. Social art. Pursuing justice. Whatever that looks like to you. I'm not saying you got to be on this side or this side. Whatever fucking you believe is true, you're putting it in there so all the ideas can collide and culture progresses. It's not about the money. It's not about the diamonds. It's not about the fashion. It's not about the 2D image. It's about what you're saying. Most importantly, I think being a fucking doofus dude with $20 pants, wearing the same shit I wear every fucking day, saying my truth, that's a real artist. None of y'all agree with me. That's why I'm fucking not famous. And that's also why I don't give a fuck, dude. I never gave a fuck. It'll happen. You'll be like, oh, I'm glad it happened for me. I'm like, it's the same shit, dude. Scratch my nuts. Keep on saying shit. It's not a fucking thing, man. We gotta, like, dude, I got no diamonds. I got no whips. I got no explosions. It's just me talking. That's a fucking artist to me. Being true. You can't pander, man. Me running around in a diaper with a flawless impression of a baby's walk. Artist. You know, me turning life struggles into art, like falling on my head and making an album about it called I Fell on My Head. Art. me taking Jesus and making him a beach bum who smokes weed and wears Crocs purely because I resonated with it during that time in my life, and because I saw a society that was construing Christianity to mean orange man, sold Bibles, racism, and wealth is not what the dude fucking meant. So I went into something provocative about religion and politics at great disservice and hurt to myself, because people get mad and, you know, it's hard. And let's take that out too. You always think as an artist, you got to be a martyr. Die for the cause. You don't got to do that either. Stay alive and healthy as long as you can so you can make as much art as possible. You know, these are all these psychological, dogmatic ideas of what an artist is. Let's fucking rip all that shit up. That's the most artisty shit we could do. Whatever everybody's doing now, don't follow that shit. Follow your soul. Follow who you are. Give it some spunk. Give it some flair. Give it some swag, of course. But you know, I believe art comes from water. It comes from the void. It comes from the Tao, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. And you are the vessel. So that light shines through you, and this Coley thing comes out like this, and you're like, Coley art. That's Coley art. It's really just the universe through me. Like, that's the light, and Coley's a filter. And you get this Coley thing at its best. Sometimes does it go off the chain and I'm a feeling man, or a little bit of ego or swag? Of course. But, you know, you could say that's art too. I try to keep it in the Tao. I do. And I think this slapping everybody with you're better than them shit is missing the fucking big opportunity here. It should be like the 60s in Vietnam. The artist should be the one protesting. It used to be the music artists who would speak truth to power. Let's say that 10 more times, because that's the biggest thing about art. Speak truth to power. Speak truth to power. Dude, you can have all the rings you want. You can have all the thrones you want. It don't mean shit. We all die the fucking same. We all take dumps. Love. You know, that's an artist. So these artists who are cozying up to power, convincing us they're aspirationally better than us, and they got Bentleys, and who cares, dude? I would say every artist out there should sell every material thing they own, donate it to trees, and let's start a healing arts movement using arts and environmental science and human healing arts to just heal the earth. That would be sick. That's art. That'd be a doper lifestyle brand to push. Instead of, look at my materialism that's the same as everybody and it hurts everything. The global south and the rest of the world, Africa, India, South America, they're looking at us like, you greedy bastards. We're over here getting floods because of your environment damage, and you're sitting there thinking you're inspiring us by driving a Bentley. Dude, get success for sure. Become a better person. Show your growth for sure. Inspire for sure. But the material things are not your art. That's just fucking... You're dressing it up like it's fashion. It's not. It's a bunch of clunky fucking Trotskys. However you fucking pronounce that thing. That's not art. Art is going to a thrift store, getting something for $5 that looks fucking you. That's new, that no one else is doing. Left. They go right, you go left. Everybody goes right, you want to go left just to go right, but you're like, right, go right. No dogma. You know? It's simple and complex at the same time. It's genuine. It takes struggle. It takes hustle. It takes inner work. Most of being an artist is the inner work you do so that what you put out represents what you're trying to say accurately. Because Lord knows, when I ain't on this thing, I say all sorts of garbage that I don't fucking believe. Especially when it's late at night. I start telling dark jokes. They're fucked up. Really, my brain's just tired. So I don't put that shit out. That ain't art, man. That's just some fucking entertainment. You know, I don't know. I think that's a big thing too. Art is just not knowing but saying what you do until you don't. And what do I know? So, huh?
I don't know shit. Right now 76, thinking. I don't know shit. Yeah, I don't know shit.